Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. I'm laughing because 2 seconds ago I looked round and Bud's is just sitting in there and he's now disappeared. He'll be back. He can't help himself. He loves it. Yes, welcome to the Monday live stream in the sweatbox that is my office, which is half of my garage. There's no air conditioning in here, unfortunately. I wish there was. But yes, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the heat wave that we got back here in the UK. Let me put the comments up, get that on there. But yeah, this is our Monday live stream where we talk about stuff, shoes, whatever you want to talk about. Busy weekend. Can't remember what happened. Thanks, guys. I just always seen some of the comments coming through. But yeah, busy weekend. And as we wait for everybody to join us, I'll just catch you up with what's been going on. So what did I do on Saturday? I can't remember what I did on Saturday. Actually, Saturday I took a day off. Yeah, Saturday I took a day because yesterday I was long running / racing kind of thing. Anyone ever done that? So I did 10 miles with Ben and his hip beforehand, and then we did it's a pretty hilly 10k course actually. So that was kind of fun. It was we went out hard. We went out basically 20-minute 5k, which was good actually over the hills. And then I got to about 7k, I think it was, and I was just like ruined. But if we'd have carried on, he finished third for his age group. I think if we'd carried on, we might have placed better for our age group. So yeah, it was kind of interesting. Amazingly, we was fourth at one point, like because we ran next to each other. How cool is that? So yeah, that was good fun, enjoyable, hot. But yeah, it was kind of nice actually doing it. Oh, there you go, doing it that way round. So it was kind of nice. So we was going to do the 10k. We was going to do 10k and then a 10-mile race because it was also a 10-mile race and a 10k, but we switched it up because basically he needs to get the distancing because he's got Sydney Marathon. Right, what on the channel this week, by the way? This week, so we dropped was it yesterday or the day before? The Hyperion Max 4 from Brooks review. If you've not seen that, check that out. We've got some more shoes from Brooks coming on the channel soon as well. We've got some Hoka shoes coming on the channel as well. Yep, that's coming up. Got some other cool videos as well. I filmed some other cool videos this weekend. I'll wait for you. You can see that. I'm also in the process of editing the next episode of Chasing Dreams. It's my series as I move towards the Amsterdam and New York City Marathon. So I'm editing at the moment the episode 3 of that. So that will be coming soon. If I can get it edited this week, I'll try and get it out this weekend. So that'd be kind of cool. What else? I think that's about it. Seen a load of like what do they call it? Images, some word, but like of shoes that are coming. There's a lot of the brands are expanding some of the lineups and things like that. So there's some new variants. Hayden sent me the Vaporfly 5 today, which he believes. I saw that myself actually the day before. But yeah, that was all over Instagram as well. There's a few shoes out and about at the moment that's being mucked about with in terms of testing and things like that. I'm already thinking about what shoes for Amsterdam, even though I'm not there yet. But I'm already thinking about that. I should really concentrate on my training. Really, I was thinking about doing a video about the shoes I'm really sort of dialing in for this marathon training book. I might do that. Let me know if it's useful or not. But yeah, I might do a bit of that. But I don't know about anybody else, but I'm extremely tired because I was on a train at 6 o'clock this morning. And also we had the football last night, so I'm broken. I don't know about anybody else. And I don't think the heat helps as well. But I am broken sitting here today doing that. The other thing I was going to say, because I was talking to some clients before we do it. So on a Monday, I talked to a few coaching clients, things like that. And actually, 2 of them we were talking about shoes, and there's some really, really good deals again out at the moment. I don't know whether anybody else has noticed this, but there's some. Well, like we looked for James, and it was a what was it? Where was it? I think it was on. Hang on, I'm going to tell you. 1 sec. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I'm not Jamie. So I spoke to James as well. But it was the Nike Structure Plus, 100 quid. The Nike Structure Plus. If you're after like a stable, easy recovery shoe and you like Nike, unbelievable. But it was 100 quid we found that for. So that's yeah, that's one we was looking at. And the other one, because I was just talking to James and we were talking about the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4, which he was saying, oh my God. And he was saying they're on sale. So at the moment, I'm going to have a look at the sizes here. You can pick up, this is mental, the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4 for £147 on sportshoes.com. That's crazy. I might even get a pair of these for Amsterdam, you know. Yeah. £147. At sportshoes.com. Oh, the white colorway is £189. But this like blue colorway, blue yellow sort of deal, is £147. And I'm sure you could probably pick them up cheaper. I was looking at the red ones, but I might wait until they, because they're still £210. I might wait until they come down. Anyway. What do we think, people? Do you think we should pull the trigger now, or should we wait? Because the thing is, there's still so many other shoes still to come this year, isn't there? You got Alpha Fly 4. We got Adidas Pro 5. Just to name it. Yeah, look, Karen's just. I'll come on to it, but picks up a pair for. Where did you get them from, Karen? For 126 quid. Can you let us know? And what colorway did you get? That's the thing, isn't it? It's like, do I wait? Do I not wait? Because the Adidas Pro 5 looks good, doesn't it? But is it fast enough? Or do we go totally nuts and get like an Evo, Adidas Evo? What about that? Not the SL. What's it called? The Evo. The Pro Evo or Evo Pro, whatever it is. Whatever they're called. You know the one? Do you know the one I mean? Like not the £8,000 one. The Adidas Pro Evo 2. That's it. Adidas Pro Evo 2. See how much that is. Ah, I ain't getting that. Still 450 quid. Okay, people, let me know whether we should get the Pro Evo 2 for Amsterdam, but not at 450. Why are they still charging 450 quid for that? No one's going to buy it at 450 quid. They should make it 130 quid, and all of us on this podcast tonight, live, can go out and get them. It'd be a much better idea, wouldn't it? And we could go and rock them out. Evening. Just saying evening. Thanks, Gary. What's this one? Mike, hi, FORDY. I'm on the lookout for a marathon long run training shoe that I can put marathon pace in. I've tried the Mega Blast, but it was too narrow. Interesting. In the toe box, any suggestions? The Cloud Hyper Monster 3 is probably on the narrow side then as well, because that is a fraction narrow. I like the Skyward X2, which funny enough I have here, because I was doing a Hoka video. But look, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get rid of this on the pod. Can you see how much I'm wearing them out? There, look. So, but they do come up a fraction there. But I'm think you may be able to get them in wide. Let's have a look, because if you can, Skyward X2. Let's have a look if you can get them in wide. No. Bugger. No, you can't. Not on sports shoes. You might be able to get them on Hoka in wide. But that's a good shoe as well for marathon pace. What else? The other one you could pick up, sorry, I was saying my eye, is the and I wore them for I just got a carbon plate. Do you really? You said you was Mega Blast, but do you really want a carbon plate? That's the thing. But no, I was going to say you can get obviously the Diner Fish. A lot of people ranting and raving about that. That's a good shout if you can pick them up. 130 quid might be cheaper. So that might be worth looking at as well, the Diner Fish. Hi, Chris. I think Mizuno have some good recent releases. Yeah, Dan, have you seen my video recently? I'll come back to your question. I did a video on Mizuno saying that they're the most unhyped or sort of brand that doesn't get the recognition it deserves because they've got some really good shoes at the moment, like really good shoes. The Hyper Warp Pro is a fantastic stable racing shoe. Neo Vista 2, Neo Vista 3 as well, Neo Zen 2, all very, very good shoes. They've got some new shoes coming as well, which look kind of cool. Let's go back to your question. Which of, if any, of the Neo Vista 3, Neo Zen 2, and Wave Rider 3 are best for bigger runners? I'm looking for a stable, neutral shoe. I'd probably go for I would stay away from the Zen 2 and Vista 3 because, mind you, it just depends on the way you run because they could be a fraction unstable. I'd probably go on the safe side and go with the Wave Rider 30, if I'm honest. That's a stable shoe, that is. I like it as well. It's a stable shoe. So, yeah, that might be worth out of those three. Checking that out. Bridget, hi, Chris. My son wants 310 at the Yorkshire Marathon. Loves the DV8 Nitro Elite 4. He's a hill striker. Has early signs of shin splints. If it's shin splints and he's training too much, he's running too fast and his volume's too high and he's not doing the work in the gym and doing the recovery work. So I think that's his issue, not the shoes, if I'm honest. He's probably doing way too much intensive work, probably running way too much if he's getting shin splints. Yeah, unfortunately, it's an overtraining. It's an overuse thing. Nothing to do with the shoes. You could be running like in a pair of like Brooks Hyperion 4 Max 4, which are terrible shoes. Or you could be running in like Nike Vaporfly version 1s. It's to do with the volume he's doing, the recovery he's doing, the strength overall, that sort of thing. So, yeah. But he's looking for a fast, non-plated marathon shoe. Mega Blast would be the fast, non-plated marathon shoe. But as I said, if he's getting early signs of shin splints, he needs to look at what he's doing. Got to be very, very careful with that. Yeah. Okay. Standout runner. From the shoes this year, what have surprised you most in a good way, and what shoes have disappointed you most? Disappointed was the Adidas Hyper Boost Edge. That was a bucket of not very nice materials. I thought that was extremely disappointing. The upper on that's terrible. It's a shame because the boost underneath is actually reasonably good. It's just the upper and the fit of it. It's just awful. I don't know what they were thinking. So that was a huge disappointment. Another disappointment is the Sonic Blast 2 that's coming your way because nothing much has changed. So I really wanted that to be better. I thought they would learn their lessons, but they've not. What else? And shoes in a good way. Skybird X2, because I just had it a second ago. Skybird X2, big surprise on that one. Like that a lot. And probably the biggest surprise is that on shoe, that Hyper Cloud Monster Hyper 3, stupid name, but I just really like it. It's the closest thing I've felt to a Super Blast 2. I don't understand why, but it's just a really smooth shoe, and it works for me, even though on paper I should hate it. That's probably, yeah, the Skybird X2 and the on cloud stupid name Hyper 3. Not the light spray. I like the light spray, by the way. But the Hyper 3, yeah, that has really surprised me how much I like that. I'm not really sure why I do. Okay. So go back to Karen. Karen picked up the greenish color on 126 quid on ProDirect. So there we go. And Mike saying start fitness as well. So yeah, so again, let's go back to my point. You know, you can pick some of these shoes up really cheap at the moment. There's obviously been a massive influx of these race day shoes and stuff, which is what got me thinking about my race day shoe for Amsterdam already. I've got a 16-mile goal pace run coming up. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I am so tempted to run that. I've got my current pair of Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4s. But because I'm thinking about wearing them for Amsterdam, depending on the Adidas Pro 5 and the other shoes we've got coming our way. But at the moment, sitting here, that's the shoe that I've got my eye on. So I don't know whether at 126 quid, it's worth pulling the trigger on, or I might speak to sportshoes.com, see if they can send me a pair. That'd probably be the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? So yeah, I might do that and then have them in for that marathon goal pace and see how I find them. Well, I know how I'm going to find them. I'm going to find them excellent because I say I've run my fastest half in them, run my fastest 10K in them. Just love them. I'm going to wear them on. I've got the Saucony 10K on Sunday. Probably going to wear them there as well. I'm just obsessed with it. It's just a great show. It really is. Yeah. Okay. Following on from Friday's pod, what do you think you can do to believe in yourself and fully go for it and empty the tank? So Friday's pod. If you missed Friday's pod, it's a good one actually. The one I recorded with Hayden, it was out. It's called is it running the perfect half marathon, Ben? You have to let me know what I called it. But basically Hayden caught me out and we spoke about that half marathon I just referred to when I was wearing those Pumas. How I ran that and the things, the sort of thoughts that went through my head and it was a PB. I wasn't there to run a PB, but it ended up being a PB. And I mentioned in that how at mile, I can't remember, Ben, mile 11 or whatever it was, I lacked the confidence to push. I didn't want to get there's a on that course in Southend. There's a like a it's not even a mile, but there's like a piece of road that you have to run down through these houses, and it gives me nightmares. It's after this hill, and I always have faded there in the past. And I was like, no, I've got to hold back for that. Got to hold back for that. And what I said afterwards is that I wish I'd had the confidence to maintain my pace instead of holding back for that section of the course, because that's where I lost the 13 seconds so I didn't go under 130. And I think to answer your question, Ben, I think it's in terms of what I can do to believe in myself, it's actually talking about this sort of stuff, talking about it and being open about it in terms of the conversation about what I can learn from that run and how I can improve. And I'd say the same to anybody in terms of their running. How can you improve? Look back at those races. That's why, that's the good thing. You don't always have to run a PB. It's the effort and stuff like that. But more importantly, what are you going to learn from that? Because if you're running PBs all the time, then what's that? There's something not it's not a miss, but there's something we need to dial in. Yeah. What we need to be doing is learning from those hard efforts and the races that don't go to plan, and even the ones that do go to plan. But what can you take away from it to do better next time? And I think talking about it, digesting it, breaking it down, that's what I can do better as always. Just always looking to improve. I think that's it. Is there a new Metaspeed Edge out, Chris? Yeah, there is. Where was it? I said about this last week, didn't I? Hang on. I gave you the date, didn't I? Last week, I think. Where was it? Sure, I'm just looking on the spreadsheet. Bear with. I'll skeet through this, try and find it. There's this. No. Velocity Nitro that's coming on the channel. What was it you wanted? Oh yeah, the A6. Can't remember. SC Elite 6, Boston 14, Fast R3, Fast R4 is in September. Where was it? Here we go, October. So we're probably looking September reviews. Yeah. Yeah, very much like with the Alpha Fly, you'll start to see that crop up towards the end of summer in terms of reviews and things like that. So yeah, and slightly towards the end of the year is when that's coming. Okay, I think it's worth looking out for as well. Cheers, Chris. That's useful. Just found the Puma DV8 Nitro Floor in black. Oh no, it's the non-elite version. Yeah, you can pick up the DV8s really cheap. Again, great super shoe for people who want a Puma super shoe. It's almost a bit of a forgotten shoe, really. Like a bit like the Boston. As I said, it's just the Boston 14's coming later in the year, but the Puma DV8 running shoe, not the elite, is a bit of a forgotten super shoe. It is on the firm side, but it's a very capable shoe for a lot of people. Again, like the Boston 13, you can pick up the Boston 13 super cheap as well. What are they at the moment? Again, firmer ride, but that ain't a bad thing. 65 quid. 65 quid for the Boston 13. That's unbelievable. Yeah, what sizes? All sizes. Don't forget that's got Light Strike Pro in it, yeah. Boston 13s, 65 quid. I'm on ASOS. Boston 13, grey and blue, 65 quid. This is what I'm saying about these deals on these shoes. It's crazy at the moment. You know, if you're marathon training, half marathon training, or just want a decent running shoe, and you don't want to break the bank, you know, now's the time to pull the trigger. It's crazy. Buds is going nuts. Must be an Amazon delivery. He hates the Prime Amazon man. It's so bad. But yeah, there's so many other shoes that are on sale. This whole subject has got me thinking. Like, what else is there that we can buy at the moment? 65 quid for the Boston 13 is absolutely crazy. So see what else we can get. No, hang on. I want to look in. Right, I want to go summer sale. And here we go. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, it's the Amazon man at the door. Buzz is going nuts. So we'll go high to low on here. Endorphin Elite, super cheap. I still think the I've mentioned it before, the the Mizuno Hyperwarp shoes. They were like 220, 230 pounds. They're now like 130, 140 pounds. Unbelievable shoes. You can get Adidas Pro 4s, 150 quid. It's just crazy how big these discounts. Hyperwarp Elite, £235 new, £140 discounted. It's crazy. Some of the prices. Again, it just shows you that you should not rush out and buy this. See, I think this is one of the best shoes you can buy right now in terms of the bang for your buck. The Hyperwarp Pro, 130 quid. Saucony Endorphin Speed 5, 125 quid. I'll tell you what, that was whose question was it a while ago about shoes that disappointed. I tell you what was a shoe that was terrible as well, because I've just seen them on here. The Brooks Glycerine Flex. Did anyone ever buy a pair of them? The Brooks Glycerine Flex. Total miss that was. They couldn't have got that more wrong than that shoe, expecting people that were going to go down that road. Amount of money they spent on marketing that. Listen to this little Wave Sky 9 from Mizuno. We talk about Mizuno again, yeah? It's a heavy shoe, but it's an extremely comfortable shoe, like max stack shoe. 115 quid. Oh, here we go. My favourite, Glide Ride Max 2, 115 quid. This is unbelievable. Who keeps ringing on my doorbell? They not know we've got a podcast at the moment. Let's have a look. Who is it? Oh, I don't know who that is. What else have we got on it? There's so many shoes that are so cheap. It's on another level. Mag Max Nitro, 99 quid. It is barking mad the deals you can get at the moment. And I strongly suggest, honestly, because I've done some videos recently that will come out on the channel, yeah, where we've got new versions of shoes from brands where, to be perfectly honest with you, they've got no right to release them because there's such minor updates. And this is another question for another day, maybe. Is it got to the point now that they should stop putting these updates out when it's so minor and calling it an evolution of the shoe? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're calling, I'll give you an example, the Brooks Ghost Max 4, which is a good shoe. Yeah. Brooks Ghost Max is a good shoe. But it was so minimal, the changes to it. Why did they even bother? The cost of developing it, but changing to it. Why bother? Like, what's the point? But where you and I can go out and get the Ghost Max 3, yeah, Brooks Ghost Max 3, which is 80 quid. I mean, and they want 145 quid or whatever it is for the new one. It is crazy. It really, really is. It's crazy. Andy, best value for me, Kipper and Tempo. Bought after your initial review. I think it cost me 85 quid with discounts. Another good example of a shoe. But I think the Kipper and Tempo is a great shout of a shoe anyway, because it's so well priced anyway at 99 quid. I think it's so good. Even at 99 quid, even without any discounts, it's brilliant. The fact that you got it for 85 quid is just phenomenal, really. Really is. Bridget, I need a new marathon shoe. Just ordered Safe Bet Super Blast 2. Oh, Jamie was telling me Asics have got Super Blast 2, some new colorways dropped or something. Don't know how many colors or how much how many they dropped on there, but he told me about it. Just wondering how the Puma Deviate Pure compares. I would, yeah, totally different shoe, different stack heights, different feel. Yeah, I would say that the Puma Deviate Pure complements the Super Blast 2. It's more of your daily wear, where the Super Blast 2, I would do more of your sort of longer into race day option. That's probably a better way of explaining. They probably complement each other more than anything else, but I wouldn't replace one for one there. Definitely not. The Pure's another good shoe, actually. I know a lot of hype got around it. Oh, Super Blast 2. Evo SL beta and all this sort of stuff, but it is genuinely just a really good effort from Puma. And again, they're already getting discounted down. Let's have a look at that, because I saw that cheap already, which is great, but it's like, again, gives you a lesson to like just not rush out and buy it. Oh no, hang on, they've kept the, because they have to, I suppose. Where was it? I saw them cheap. They're still 130 quid across most of the board because they get told off if they discount it. No, it's not right. It can't be them. There's one version of some saying it 85 quid, but that can't be the same shoe. I definitely saw it on sale somewhere, but yeah, you can definitely hunt around for that, the Pure. But that's another good shoe, you know, as a daily trainer, to complement some of those longer run shoes. Maybe, you know, I can't remember who was asking me earlier about, you know, wanting a long run shoe, but the Puma Deviate Pure is a good shoe to go in there. Drop that in, get non-plated for some of that work. I think that's a great call. If you don't want to put a plated shoe into your rotation, which again makes sense to me, somebody who doesn't really worry about having plates and not having plates. The only time that I really worry about it is, like I was talking about earlier, when I get into those real designated, dedicated marathon pace workouts that I've got. Even like on the, I was doing an interval session last week, not this week because it's only Monday. I was in the Drop Set Pro, my Adidas Drop Set Pro, unbelievable shoe. For the treadmill and stuff like Light Strike Pro in there, fantastic. But it's got the energy rods, but not like massive carbon plate or anything like that in it. It's a really, really good shoe for the treadmill. Held up to the paces I was running on it. Thanks very much. So there's this the thing is, yeah, there are so many shoes out there now. The market's is literally saturated with running shoes, different sorts for every different sorts of runner, which is a good thing. And I think again, what we've proven tonight is that first, you don't need to rush out and buy the latest stuff. I'm the first one to say that. Unless there's something really special that comes out, but you go and get the older models. But have a hunt about. There's some really, really good bargains out there. And now's the time to pick them up. I said, myself included, I'm sitting here looking at race day shoes because it's so heavily discounted. But yeah, so there we go. Right, team. I think that's enough from me. I've run out of energy. It's official. I've run out of energy because I'm extremely tired after the antics of last night. We aren't live Friday. We've got another great podcast. I'll tell you what the title is. It is, where was it? Oh, The Problem with Parkrun. Oh, that's going to get a few of you going. Hang on. Says Peter's just coming quick. Peter, I'll answer this before I go. Hi, Chris. Looking for my Chicago marathon shoe. Went for the Asics Edge last year, but got blisters. But absolutely loved them. I think I know your answer. Going for 3 hours 30. Yeah, I think to be honest with you, I would probably go for something like the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. We've spoken about it a lot tonight. It's on sale. It's probably a good shout, especially if you're going to get it at whatever price Karen paid, 125, 126 quid. Can't go wrong. But yeah, so yeah, watch out for the podcast on Friday. The Problem with Parkrun. That's a good one. I hope you all enjoyed listening to Bard's bark. He's still barking. Now he's gone nuts. So hopefully you enjoyed listening to that. I say watch out for the rest of the videos we got this week. I think we've got one on the Blast range from Asics. That's worth looking out for this week as well. We should have this week, I think it's this week, got some reviews coming in from some of the Hoka shoes as well. Got some more Brooks reviews coming your way. We've got a Puma shoe coming as well your way. So there's as always plenty of reasons to subscribe, all that sort of stuff. But yes, guys, I shall see you next Monday, and I'll let you know next Monday what the plan is for the rest of the summer. I'll fill you in with that as well. But thanks very much, all those who did tune in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking this out on your run with you. I'll see you guys next week.